Gentlemen in the mix.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the 6-year anniversary stream. From the date of me creating content. It was actually yesterday, but it was travel day, and I had no energy, and I don't even know, not feeling great or anything right now. But it's Saturday, and there's a little bit of price action, so figured want to do a Saturday stream for old time's sake, right? And you got 48,268, a big deal. It's this one overhead resistance, exactly where Bitcoin reversed on the ETF approval news. And it is a swing high from September 2021, a swing high from March 2022, a reversal point. And again, oh, look, man, history repeated itself, but you're just butting up against it. And the thing is, if there is enough demand, which we don't know, and there's not enough supply, you got to understand the consequences of where Bitcoin's price would be going. And we're talking 52.8, 52 to 52.8 because of the overhead resistances that cannot be denied. September 2021, and then one from December 2021. Then above that, it's 57.5 to 58K plus. So this is an attempted rally. We see attempted rallies all the time, over and over and over again, countless times, all markets. Market participants want to know, is it real, or is it a real breakout incoming, right? Because it could easily, this is exactly where we could reverse for the second time, and then it is all but confirmed. You've seen, confirmation highs, one time, the attempted rally the second time, and then it was all over for Bitcoin. Confirmation highs. So just no expectations. We don't know how much supply is at 48,268. Could be too much, but what I really like is kind of looking through some of these altcoins that also corrected and have not really performed like Bitcoin has in the past 5 days, but their trend is good, and some structural developments that are very promising and could be actionable. I think we could look at those today. And thanks for everyone being here. If you are here, I mean, my God, I can't believe you're here on a Saturday. That's normally why I don't even go live on Saturdays, because it's like, what's the point? People got things going on. I do too. We do things, but I just got back from an incredible time in St. Barth's, and I think I feel like I owe it a little bit. But yeah, so Bitcoin doing things. The long-awaited
Mama Ivy tipped $1,000. Hi sir, can you look at Solana?
Is that a joke?
Wow. Mama Ivy, thanks for the 1,000. I'll say the long-awaited Ultra Instinct Jesus chimes. We haven't heard that in a while. So holy crap. Thanks so much. Yeah, I don't know, man. Can we look at Solana, dude? Solana gonna overtake Bitcoin, bro? Sorry, see it 0. Directed. Yeah, we can look at that. My God, I mean, $1,000. We'll just look at Sol right now. There it is. 109.69. I know that's your favorite number. That's the amount of points that Alabama scored today, beating LSU. Get wrecked, Roll Tide. And, you know, daily candles here. You know, this is a nice breakout. And you know what it turned into? Like I'm seeing on some other ones, like a left shoulder ahead, a right shoulder, a momentum shifting structure. And what you like about it is this right shoulder higher than the potential left shoulder, meaning far too much demand. So it's a bullish thing. And you know, the trend's good. So they're attempting a rally here. And one thing I know I was saying to you is you can't be too crazy here just to know, like, maybe 886, 120.
Bruh.
69ers or the 49ers?
Batson, man, thanks for the 69 repeating, of course. You know what it feels like.
Oh, it feels so good. That boy is good.
Thank you, dudes. Thank you so much. Look, man. At this point, you got to go with George Soros. You got to go with Pfizer. Taylor Swift. I guess you got to go with them, right? George Soros bought Taylor Swift's music. Then shortly after, she starts dating Kelsey or whatever. Kelsey's this huge vaccine pharma shill, right? So this is like the boomers have figured out a new way to socially engineer the youth, and they're doing it with this way. So you figure probably them, because, you know, but again, it's the Super Bowl and it's coin flip. I mean, I don't think, is there much of an edge? I think that's the edge, right? I think you got an edge with them. But the problem is that means the dumbest, stupidest money. I mean, we're talking like, what is it, like $68 billion plus getting bet on this game. So probably the really stupid money is on
Happy anniversary here to another 6 years, smiley face. HNT please.
Cheeseman, thank you so much for the 20, dude. You want to look at Helium? Yeah, we can look at it, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. It's been a while, dude. We hadn't heard those chimes in a long time. I hope your speaker system was turned up loud for that. Very rare. And here we are. Here we're on Sol. So you just got, I think 120 is, you know, I think you're not going to have an issue getting there. And then at 120, that's exactly where a major W-shaped reversal could conclude all this with a, you know, a lower high 886. You can't get too excited until 125, 130 is being broken. That's the only time you can get excited on Sols, when you break that. Because until then, you got the perils of the W shape. Okay, that's Solana. Looking good so far. It's in the neighborhood. Looking good in the neighborhood is what I meant to say. Man, that Bitcoin ball, that Bitcoin emoji in the jar is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay, yes, we will look at... Oh, yeah, new Penthouse Jesus. I mean, It's just it's not a new penthouse Jesus. It's just an updated penthouse Jesus. We're just changing the contribution amount, which is, yeah, rightfully so. Let's do that right now. Oh, and I forgot to say, Maxine.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Thank you, Maxine. Not really. We don't like you at all. You're freaking bat-ass crazy. But there it is. It's an update. We got an update. Mama, Ivy, Alabama taxpayers. Get wrecked. Hey, man, I contributed a lot, man. Okay, 36 years I contributed. All right, so we can just go to Ethereum. Hold on. We got to look at the bigger ones. Sol is a bigger market cap coin. This is beautiful. Remember that time looking at it? It's like it looks better than Bitcoin in my opinion. Like technically, talking about framework wise, talking about confirmation lows. Bitcoin didn't have confirmation low. No. Ethereum it was gorgeous. It was identified instantly. It was the bat. It was the bullish bat that is just still going. Completed January 23rd, January 23rd. Now we're in February. It's the 10th. And you are working on your highest close seen since the 18th of January. And you have certainly broken out. 2,400 is gone. And 2,600 first target. And the second target is going to be like 27, 28. On top of the harmonics. 2,800. I thought something was happening, Mama Ivy. Didn't you say 2,800? 2,600 was too easy. The 2,800 meant something. I don't remember. Fresh my memory. Great. Ethereum's looking good, man. It's in an uptrend. Daily confirmation low. Freaking insane. Guess what? Wow, the Heartline that was so well respected, this major channel, was respected again. Can't believe this news. All right. It would actually be the highest daily candle close since January 17th, not 18th. A bullish engulfing candle yesterday. And there was a breakout on the 7th, a back test on the 8th, and then on the 9th, the go. The break, the hook, the go. Combo. Very nice. Let's look at BNB because it's just market cap coin. Remember it broke out. Had its highest daily candle close yesterday since... Is that a joint?
Is that a joint? Is that a joint? Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
My God.
Herbs and snow.
Wow.
Clipping coupons in the stock market.
Wow, Mama
Happy
Ivy.
6 years.
Wow.
Thank you for all the streams and here's to many more easy.
Bruh.
Golshy, thank you for $420. But then Mama Ivy, thank you for the $420. What is it? Is it $420? It's been a while. Elon smoking a J in the tip jar. Thanks so much. Holy crap. I'm going to have to be buying a new wardrobe. A bunch of puffy, what are they called? The puffy jackets. All the billionaires wear. We're going to talk about climate change up there in Davos if this continues. Thank you. So BNB broke out. I mean, upside to 330 to 350. That's where we're at. So XRP, let's look at. That'll be the last one of the big ones, and then we can go to HNT, which is not a big one at all. XRP. I mean, it's there. It's there. It's just great performance, dude. Look what Bitcoin's doing. And then you're just like, well, there's a bullish Gartley that said it's type 2 return. And there's bullish divergence. I mean, it's like the framework's perfect. Adding a key inflection point from history. And what I do like about XRP now, that I did not like a couple days ago on the Bird stream, the Ka stream, was the fact that XRP was trading below the swing lows from summer of 2021. Now it is clearly, undeniably, indubitably above it. So I feel a lot better about it. It's just, it's garbage. Like, it compared to others. So it's not about like, will this play out? It's about, if you are, I don't know, if you're at a horse racetrack, don't you want to, if you were to put your money on something, wouldn't you want to put your money on the fastest horse? with the best performance, best strength. This is like the fattest, stupidest horse that shouldn't even be at the racetrack anymore, but it's just here because, I don't know, they know people. Is that a joint? Oh my god, dude, the Jesus chops!
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm not a billionaire though.
You say that's exactly what a billionaire would say, that he's not a billionaire. You can't afford the hotel, sir, in France. So, you know what I'm saying? Get wrecked, but in a positive way. Mr. Not Billionaire, thank you so much. I like turtles. Mama Ivy, I found out, certainly loves turtles. And, God, it's been so long. Where's turtles? Mama Ivy, what do you think? Should we look at, hey, Jonathan, what do you think about all the stuff going on with climate change in Europe and the farmers revolting and, you know, the election and dementia and old men, old people and 25% of Congress over 70. What do you think about the most controversial? Tell me about abortion, what your opinions are on abortion.
I like turtles.
Okay, thank you so much. Here it is. Here it is, dude. All right, working a total market cap, working on the highest daily candle close since, wow, early May. It would be May 4th. May 4th. Tweezer top reversal that took us to the depths of heck. But we back. We back, man. Yeah, Jonathan has a very interesting take on these very controversial subjects. I kind of agree on everything. Let me see here. So you get where I'm coming from on XRP? What like, we can identify these things. It just never performs well compared to other horses. The other horses are far superior in every way. And it's proven over years.
Hi Mitch, can you look at the ETF SCHD? Looking for a good entry price.
Dividends for the win. Thank you for 15. We can look at SCHD, South Carolina high definition. We can do that.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Going to dinner, see you later, robot penis people.
Anatomy. You did it wrong. It was close. But thank you for the 69. Leroy Jenkins. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much for, wow, $1,909, and the stream's been live for 21 minutes and 30 seconds. That's Vet Moonboy levels of strength right there, dude. Thank you. No, we've not gone to gold and silver. Those are probably the last things that we should look at ever in the history of the markets right now. Most dull, garbage stuff. It's like XRP on traditional markets. Okay, so there's your big four. I guess let's knock out that HNT real quick, but I do want to look at some, maybe it looks good, man. Maybe it's okay. Helium. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting. I mean, it blew up. At least on, let's look for more data.
That's our vision. We're trying to change the world.
Gotta get over 2K.
Okay, thank you so much for the Enron contribution, dude. Bruh. Super rare, mysterious Enron contribution. It was going to take over the world. They were teaming up with Blockbuster for broadband services, and we never see that contribution. So thank you so much for the $2,001, Mama Ivy. Alabama taxpayers cannot comprehend this. Thank you. My God. It's like, that's one dinner. Thank you for the one dinner in St. Barth's. Mother of God. Holy crap, man. I just don't even know what to say. But thank you, my God. So you can see here, it did things, man. It did many things. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's look here and listen some levels here. How are we gonna do it? That makes sense, right? The first swing low. Good God, Mom Ivy. Probably don't want to see HNT, but we're here. Look, May 2022, May, you know, over time, multiple times, and then June 2022, and then again they tested July, and then when they broke it, you know, you went back one more time down to 744, then collapsed, right? So those are like kind of the levels, right? It's like a couple. It's not easy, but it's real. And then you got some more. You got more up there. You just do. So you're back above 744. Okay. I guess we could paint it gray. This is a request, okay? Not looking at HNT because I'm like, oh, dude, y'all got to see this. It's certainly you're paying premium, but the consolidation's been ongoing since it topped out December 20th. More than before, higher lows. Nice bullish and golden candle yesterday, catching some fall through today. It's up 3%. Bullish convergence on the MACD histogram, showing positive Momo again. You break it, you probably got a 1038 target if you can. That's a big if. You haven't been able to. You failed in mid-December. You failed January 12th. You failed January 29th. But the good news is, more than before, they might be trying to reaccumulate here. Not like really at some sort of beautiful, you know, the TA framework. It's not really there. But you just have this. You got something like maybe reaccumulation. Okay. And we're talking, what, 7 weeks? Going on 2 months. Yeah, 828, of course, is certainly next. I mean, like, you're right, if you just look left. And then if there's just not enough supply left at 828 and the buyers are able to breach that key level, then I think, 1038, and then after that will be 1230. That's HNT. All right. That's right, Tim. Roll Tide. Or 23. Go Eagles, whatever. Okay. Was it SEHD? Schwab Dividend Equity ETF. Okay, well, this is never something you're never trading. You're never like, all right, man, let's do a swing trade on the dividend equity ETF. Right? This is something where you just hold it, you buy it, and then you hold it forever. That's what you do on stuff like this. So, but yeah, we'll look at it. Okay, so here's the thing. I mean, you know, long-term forever uptrend, but I'm just saying. All-time high was January 2022 right there. And since then, you've never done anything but make lower highs, really, right? You put in lower highs, then some lower lows, then about the same high, and then, you know, whatever. You're just going sideways now. These two highs are lower than this high, and this high is lower than this high. So there hasn't been any sort of real development on this. It's been sideways for a long time. But hey, man, you're getting paid a dividend to hold it. So where it is, like you just came off this rally from October to now, it's just running up, and there's, right, is there some sort of back test of a key level as support? No. Is there some sort of local double bottom going on right now at those key levels and there's bullish divergence? No. There's nothing to do. There's nothing we can do here to manage our risk with a fresh
ALV,
entry.
Please.
You just can't. Okay. So it's just up there. And 7860 is a big level. Cheeseman, thank you for the 20. We'll look at ILV. Yep. Which is like finance, financials, I think something like that. All right, that's it. Nothing really, you know. It's good. Like, I mean, it would be cool. Like, if you wanted to see something for a long, I guess, like in our world, I mean, you want something like this. Then even this, if we were blessed, my God, you know. You're able to set up a stop loss that's strategic, it's tight, you got a confirmation low, you got max upside. You don't have any of that. You have minimum upside because of the run already and how close you are to that key level. So I appreciate the contribution though, no doubt. Okay, but yeah, let's just run through ILV. Oh, it's crypto. Are you talking about the crypto, Cheeseman? He must, right? Yeah, it's got to be the crypto. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, certainly, you know, like consolidation, very similar to like Avalanche. I don't come to this often. This is not on my watch list, but I have analyzed this. Look at that. It's beautiful. And then look, the low, the lower low, then the lowest low, slightly lower low. And guess what? Triple bullish divergence. All we can do is look in hindsight because you're requesting it now. 1, 2, 3. The rule of 3, the third valley. Something about the third valley. That's when you get resolution. The third peak, when you get resolution. So that already played out, long gone. But again, education centric, so you can catch it on the next one. Reinforce the things you're looking for. Yeah. Level right here. It was right that candle high close right there. 73, 76, they defended it. So you're breaking out. You broke out kind of like yesterday, and now you're kind of following through today, working on your highest daily candle close on ILV since January 11th. And, well, I mean, you got resistances. You got to worry about the candle high close from February 2023, but if you break that, easy 107.79. Yeah. That's it. Breakout of consolidation that goes back to late November around Thanksgiving, turkey sandwich consolidation, and that's it. Pretty good, up 6.1% today. Bullish control zone, not overbought, sitting like 65, so there's still some more upside before you become overbought. Nice. No bearish divergence or anything like that. Of course not. I mean, it's beautiful how 1, 2, 3, and then it's the third valley, the third low, add support, and then it runs. Pretty cool. All right, so we got through those. So let's look here and let us listen to maybe some happenings across this little crypto market. But we do need to look at IMX because it's up 13%, and you got to see the fail. This was such a good example, right? Of like, you can identify a bearish reversal pattern, but if the sellers are unable to breach the neckline and they fail, that virtually gives you like a local confirmation low. They failed. And this, in an uptrend, can end up, it can be like the consequence. And it is. Now you got IMX hitting a very, very real resistance from March of 2022. A little supply there. If they ever are able to break that level though, man, you gotta worry about like one right after. So let's say like candle high close at 339 and above that, 416. And they're just some highs, good to mark them. They're your levels. So what a run. Look how it started. It was the Jesus. It hit a 1618 fib extension from the high to low, the harmonic. And that's where the consolidation occurred, just like NVIDIA. And then there was just too much demand. The trend was too good. There was just too much, not enough sellers. So they failed miserably. And then all the sellers said, you know what? I don't want to do this. We can't do it. There's not enough
Congrats
of us.
on your
Let's
6 years, Dragon. QBTS pot favor Pipo PLS way to egg.
Sharknado, thank you so much for the 1569 and the 6-year love. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we can look at that. Okay. We will look. So what a big gainer today. There are a few that were doing well today. AVAX, remember, it broke out, it back tested the breakout, and then it just is going. Like, this is what you could see on the other one we just looked at. $41. Working on your highest daily candle close since January 1st. Wow. What, 40-day highs, 40 days, 40 nights. And more importantly, it's very, very similar in a way to Sol, where you don't have, you can say the channel, it's a combination. It's like the down sloping consolidation structure, but then it's like the momentum shift. Like you can see the lows, then the lower low, but then all of a sudden the buyers reassume control of the asset on the higher low. And it's cool that it was a back test at the same time. Beautiful. Not even overbought. Bullish control zone sitting at 65.8. is there. That's just like Sol. But remember, you gotta understand the 886 that completes that W, that shark. The 886 on this one's 47.44. So that's like kind of your, that's probably where you could be headed. 47.44 on Avalanche. Yeah, look at it. It's like real resistances. There's, you know, maybe 143.70, but there's just not much. Like straight up and down, a bunch of up and down, straight down. Yeah, very nice. The trend is your friend. Consolidation. This was the thesis. Oh my God, these things went up 50 to 200% on average after completing 300 to 500 day consolidation structures. But like, what is it? Not sure when, but I think whenever these conclude their corrections, they will make substantially higher lows than the previous lows and probably attempt rallies. And they're attempting rallies right now. Not all of them, but it looks like they're setting up to attempt the rallies. The other ones that haven't yet. So it's like, I don't know. You got it's like flag, correction, Momo shift, whatever, all saying the same thing, right? So that's QBTS. Is that a crypto S coin? I know it's D-Wave Quantum Connect. Well, yeah, there it is. Remember that time, QBTS? Type 2 return, even. Wow. Mother of God. Let's go, Sharknado. Yeah. We've been here before. And it's the framework, dude. Quite possibly it's the framework. Convergence. Yeah, this is what bottoms look like. This is, I mean, what do you want? Look, man. Here's QBTS. You see it? Saturday, I know. But you see it, right? You know, there was a time when many altcoins looked identical to this. And you know what happened? They went up 50 to 200% on average. Remember that time? The same effing thing happened on IMX. Crashed, bear market, 300, 500 day consolidation structure, completion of a bullish shark, kind of type 2 return stuff, and look at it now. Excuse me. Might be getting sick. I don't know. Hey, remember that time the harmonic framework occurred, not just on IMX, but many others? I think you do, man. Remember that time? Bear market, crash, correction. Harmonic completed, 300 to 500 days. Type 2 return, then runs. Yeah. D-Wave Quantum. Yeah. This is what, you know, this thing, we could come back. You're at $3. This thing could triple in value. It could triple in value over the coming months. And there will still be people that will say, dude, that's just hindsight. Who is this guy? What's going on, man? Just trying to teach you the framework that geniuses taught me. Okay? Aggressive targets. Eventually, 267 and 320. That's it. Unbelievable. Godlike. In technical terms. Godlike. How long did it take? Seriously, how long? 263 days. Almost a year in development. Up 17% on Friday. What do you want from me? We were already here. This is already identified, man. Teaching. I've been teaching, man, for 6 years. This is the framework. Learn the framework. Respect the TA. Real quick. Big shout out to members who have continued their support of this 100% crowdsourced community and channel. Thank you, Bitcoin Tech, for the 2 months. Thank you, Minch, for joining this month. Thank you, Crypto Clan, for the 15 months of Tier 1. Gaia Tiger, thank you for 13 months of support in the Citadel Patreon. Brett W, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Gary Kreitz, thank you for the 3 months. I'm DeBoss. Thank you for the 4 months of support. Zill Farmer, thank you for the 2 months renewing. Big deal. Appreciate it. Fido Trader, thank you for joining for the first time yesterday. Much love. Thank each and every one of you. Okay. No ads. No shilling. This is the no shill zone, literally. This is the no monetization zone. No ads zone. Thank y'all. All right, this is gorgeous. QBTS, fantastic request. Thank you for bringing it back up. And what happened on Friday? Breaking the low from January 10th. Big deal. That's like a breakout, man, with a candle close. Sorry, Bitcoin, get wrecked. Okay. But yeah, I wanted to look at a few of these today with you. What would one be? Cardano. Look at this. I just, the correction could continue, could turn into a W. But it is cool to see that the buyers they're attempting to reassume control of the asset, at least for now. You kind of see the momentum shift. You see them trying to defend the high back from April of last year. Not the greatest, not the best, not the worst, but going for the highest daily candle close since January 11th. Okay. Engine's a dragon. And guess what? The dragon, and maybe now, momentum shifting. Traders have gotten the price back above the 200 simple moving average, and you're working on your highest close since January 20th. Not a big deal, but this is humble beginnings. Humble beginnings on Engine. This is where you end up. You very well could make it to the 886 40-cent target, I would think, if you're XABCD and like where the dragon turns into a shark. Shark dragon. We end up getting something like that. You see up there? It's eyeballing 41 cents, 886. Okay. Very nice. Not bad. Humble beginnings. When it's a humble beginning, that's where people can take action. They can set up stop losses, take on minimal losses, and have max upside. I'm here right now. We're looking at it. These coins are up, 35, 40% from now, next month or two. Can't be like, oh, what do I do now? Cue up the saxophone. Maker, unbelievable breakout watch. I mean, if this thing is real, if this thing look, you got to think about it. It's a bull flag, bull flag on breakout watch. But it's just crazy that the confluence of the supply line of the flag and the level back from 2021, where there's just almost nothing above you. It's uncanny. And this could go. I mean, like you got to say maybe a conservative target would just be the top at 22.62. But man, 3K. If this is a continuation pattern, 3K eventually. Very nice on Maker. But wait, there's more. Are there? Is there more? Certainly there's more, right? Dot. Oh, yeah. So look at this level. From history. An old all-time high from August 2020. The first time, right? The first time. And then price action correlated to it in 2022. It was resistance 2023. You see it, as you can see. It's not a joke. And look what they're doing. The trend reversed and they've recaptured the level. The sellers tried, and then bullish pin bar proceeded to, with bids, and then you're back above it. And now you're formally, bullishly back testing the level as support. It's a confirmation, and that's when you get confirmation lows like that, it's easy to set up stop losses and entries, and then inherently you have max upside potential. So you're looking at like 828 target from here on dot, if this is actually real. And if it fails, again, it's all about cutting your losses quick. And above 668, I don't think you want to own it. I think that's when the whole idea, the whole spring back test fails. So you're okay right now. Anything above 668 is safe for 828. Above that, probably 919 again, test these highs. But yeah, you could also look at it like, all right, man, is that like consolidate? Yep, look at that, you broke that. I mean, same thing. Some supply line broke in, consolidation. You already broke out a few days ago. Okay. Tezos is pretty interesting because what I like about it, it's that utter failure from sellers and or just far too much demand for the sellers to push the price down to that key 86 cent level, right? They did it easily. December, you know, mid-December, late December. Then they did it again in January. And this time, though, they failed. There is too much demand. And the bid's already coming in. And so you got to wonder, this is such a big level, man. You cannot argue how big of a deal this is. It's so real. And look at the price action, straight down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. So many straight down and ups. I think the target from here, if they keep this thing, the price action, if I'm identifying it correctly, I think the target is easily $1.45. Meaning you got 40% upside. As long as you stay above 86 cents, they already confirmed it. And now there was a signal. There's like price action. Showing the hand of the market participants. So yeah, 145, 40% upside on Tezos right there. Okay. Not bad. Well, no one gives a crap about Litecoin. I get it, man. It's so dead. It's like XRP in a way, and its performance is just utter trash. But just for the sake of education on a Saturday, let's look at it. We got a completed chart. And you do have buyers formally back testing 65. I just want to go on record here, okay? Hey, man, there's evidence of you, like, being live and showing the price action, correlating to the level of all levels. I think $66 is the most important level on the Litecoin chart by far of any level that exists because of how many times there was inflection there, whether it was resistance and collapse or back test and straight moon, doubling in price or whatever. You're doing it. Here's a chart. That could be a type 2 right there. So anything above $66, I mean, 76, 79, but then is there ever going to be enough demand to break that crap? Because think about it. Since November 11th, you've tested it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, always a loser. You're trying to break the 200-day moving average. 200-day moving average down sloping. It's garbage compared to others, but I'm still going to say it's doing something pretty freaking cool here. There you have it. Okay, that's Litecoin. Get it out of the way. Wanted to show you. Adam's pretty cool because there's 850 to 885. It's a key level. It's not my opinion. It's literally from history. It started in 2020. And then again in 2021. And then again 2022. 2022, 2023. And then again. It's flipped to support. Look what happened once and then twice. Always a confirmation low. Look what happens when there's bullish divergence at a key ice line on the second local low. Look what it manifests into. The things you're always dreaming of. You are trying to dream of these things. That combination of variables at the right levels. Well, dragon season. You got a bullish dragon. The first foot, the second foot kind of. And you got divergence. It's all happening there. So, I mean, you got some upside. Anything above 885, 852, you're safe. They're just letting you know, man. It's decent. Decent for now. Oh, I didn't even know. Okay, well, that's G-Dog. Hey, man. G-Dog, next time you type something in the live chat, you will know. You will know. Just go ahead and do it right now, man. Go ahead. Type. Want to look at another failed Head and Shoulders idea? It's like the pattern failed. So for now, it's not over, but it's failing. Failure. Uniswap. There he is. Jesus chimes for G-Dog becoming a mod in the YouTube chat. He is a hype king already, but now he has mod status. He has the power of the wrench. We talked about this last time I looked at Uniswap, right? Trade setup, hit one of the 3 targets on the weekly. Yeah, it's overdue, man. I didn't even think about it. I don't, you know, like, sometimes there's just like things like, oh, it's such a big, but okay, it's done. Hold on, let TM's thing.
This music makes me feel free.
If it'll ever let me. Whoa, I can like it and I can heart it? Huh.
Hey Mitch, happy 6th year anniversary. Thanks for all you do. Happy mother truckin' new year, comma. Trying to keep doing my best to respect the TA. Cheers.
Team, thank you for the 1911 super chat. What does that say in South Korean? Can somebody translate? Any South Koreans up in here? Let's get some translations. All right, so, you know, it was potential head and shoulders versus like 300 to 500 day structural development on the weekly. Who's going to win? Like trend reversing structures. Probably the massive structures. This is a little joke compared to the massive. Like this is the moon to the planet. This is the planetary. It's a planetary system with this being the planet, the Gartley type 2 return, and then this is the little moon. You know what? This is gravitating around the planet. Chinese, oh, it's the dragon, the year of the dragon. Wow, how about the dragons? I didn't even know that. So they failed. Will it have the same consequence of IMX? If so, we'll see you at the 2nd and 3rd target of this trade setup, where the posted October. Yeah, failure could have serious consequence here. I'm hoping so. Zupa will come in and he'll just throw Rolexes at everybody. Was there a request though? No, there was no request. INJ is interesting. No value. It's kind of like, oh God, when are they gonna rug this thing? But hey, sideways consolidation since mid-December. Locally, looks like the 1 and the 2 kind of diverging here. Probably a lot clearer on the 12-hour, 4-hour, and near the bottom of the range. So you think if this is real, if what we're looking at is real, they take this thing all the way back to the top of the range, 43.90. So from where it is right now, if this is real, if the confirmation low is actually being put in, and more bids are going to come in because market participants gain confidence after the 2nd local low, they can push this thing up 24%. And with the illiquidity of this thing, 309,000 volume, it can happen fast. So there it is. That's INJ, injective protocol. Certainly no value, but range bound, bottom part of the range with what we kind of like.
What is this sound that so deeply penetrates your body?
But wait, there's more. SNX that broke out of the wedge. Nice. Divergence, the wedge, the 1, the 2. It's like one bottom, the 2nd bottom, the slightly lower. It's like an Adam and Eve double bottom. Look at this, 342. If they, I mean, maybe tweets are topping, but like if they break 352, man, this is big deal. This is a huge deal. So many times, it's such a real level. If they break 352, it's 444, 4 repeating, of course. I mean, I think that's your target. Like if the buyers are able to break 352. From where you are right now, I think you've got 27% upside on SNX to just go to the next level. That's it. We have a wedge breakout. It was beautiful. And it began December 12th, 11th, and concluded with a little bit of an edge at some sort of key level. They defended it, broke out. Okay. If you want a measured move, we could do it that way too. This is old school, right? Measure move. This is like, you know, target fibs, key levels from history, but then you got measured moves, Polkowski stuff. If it's real, man, it's a pretty big pattern. So like, look at that. Dang, man. If you make a 100% measured move, it takes you to 468. But I think to be safe, 444. I think that's probably a conservative target. All right. Get right, Bitcoin, 47,677. Never above 48K again. For everyone in the general chat. The zoners. All the zoners out there, man. Look at DYDX. I know it's down 2% today, but I just want you to see this. This right here is just, if you just are patient, you see it's unbelievable. It's a dragon. How is it it's like the 3 rising valleys and now a bullish dragon, and it's above the trading range. This is the backup, in my opinion. This is it's a phenomenon that occurs in the last phase of Wyckoff accumulation, phase D. I think it's concluding, and I think if you're just patient enough, you're at the sweet spot where you haven't done it yet, but like kind of the next, if it succeeds, if I'm identifying it properly, normally what happens soon after the conclusion of the backup is the markup phase, which I think the markup phase minimum 433, but probably over resistance 714. Could you imagine an asset trading at 293 going to $7+? Well, this is what a lot of things look like before they do stuff like that. That would be 145% upside on DYDX, a decentralized exchange. I would believe it. And this is one of the most beautiful looking setups on the crypto market, in my opinion. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Let's go with what we know, man. Okay, DYDX, you've been warned. Brian, thank you, man. Thank y'all. Yeah, 6 years, man. All it took was saying yes.
Gentlemen.
And it's wild, too, because I was supposed to not do it alone. I was supposed to create this content with 2 other people. And last minute, those 2 people had a huge falling out with other people that I was, like the people that taught me how to stream or whatever. So I was like stuck in the middle of 2 people versus a team of people. I think this is even before Brad was there, for real. And I had a choice. I could just say, nah, I'm not going to start this thing. I'm just going to wait and do something else and with the other 2 people that I was supposed to create content with. But I said, nah, I'm not waiting. And I went ahead and did it on my own. And here we are. Unreal choices we make in life, man. I'm not kidding. Unbelievable. Who knows what would have happened if I made the other choice? Because it was like, what? So abrupt. We were supposed to do it, man. This was it. It was today. Here we are on a Saturday, looking at Wyckoff accumulation on DYDX. Looking at just some good stuff on others too. We looked at kind of a lot of good ones. I think FIL is great, man, right here. FIL, you know, it was like the closer you are to 486, $5, the easier it is to manage your risk well, where you can set up a stop loss strategically, cut your losses quick if it fails, but the upside is major upside. 641 target. What's up, Henry? Kicks in crypto, certainly not one, but another, yeah, I actually do. I do. Yeah, we're friends. That's it. I mean, that's file. I mean, the closer you are, that's it. It's like entry, stop loss, and take profits. 641, 758. Because remember, one harmonic target got hit, not the second. 950 never got hit on file, but that could be months later. We see that. Thanks for the 540 plus people here. I can't believe it. I thought y'all be out at the beach or, well, no, I guess most of the country's like freezing. Okay. Let's move on. So file is good. Look at this. I mean, you just don't know, but like FTM, like momentum shifting, it's a dragon. Now we got a higher low. We have the first higher low after the correction.
Mitch
so that we can have the conclusion of the correction in the uptrend. And you're just knocking on the door of a major level, in my opinion, where if you break that, you could be going straight up to 50 cents. Pay attention, man. Dragon, now inverse head and shoulders. They're the same narrative. Yeah, it's dragon season. The year of the dragon. And look what these bots and these... Look at the composite man's doing. Oh, yeah? Chinese year of the dragon? All right, time to... Let's paint some dragons. Yeah. Easy 50-cent target. All you just got to do is break 40 cents. And that's where you'd be headed, man. 80 degrees in Brazil. Well, you know, I was talking about, you know, people in the northern hemisphere. 33.33. Let's just say
32.33 repeating, of course.
Percentage upside potential. Thank you. All right, you look at it and you say, dang, man, you just...
Oh, would you look at that?
It's good. Very good. Maybe others aren't. Okay. So what's good is the bearish back test concluded with a sell-off that was short-lived and now breaking back above 7.5 cents. So the conclusion of the correction could be occurring on H-bar. Right? This is... You are uptrending. You are not in a downtrend. You have short-term corrections and longer-term uptrends, and the uptrend began with a 300 to 500 day large structural development, the shark type 2 return with bullish divergence on the tail end, and then the break of the key level and the back test, the higher lows, and you ran again, and now it could be time to go again. This was always the thesis. Yeah, you're going to go the corrections, but I think whatever is going to happen, wherever they conclude the correction, it's going to be a much higher low than the previous discernible swing lows on the daily, and that's maybe it looks like they're working on that. It looks like that's happening. Oh, but that is amazing, man. I'm glad that I got you going. Yeah, I mean, that's the point I think of this channel, is to show you like what real traditional technical analysis is about. It's not about fortune telling and making predictions. It's just about using a framework that has been studied and researched by many individuals over the course of the past 100+ years, and I'm just a mere conduit from them to you. That's all I'm doing. No ego, no ads. Just the dry, boring charts. OXT's kind of... No, it's not OXT. I mean, what a nice freaking trend, right? Dang, man. Like, you could imagine ONT. Dang, I looked at this one. Like, look what they did. Look at this. Like, the swing low from May of 2022. They've back tested a couple times, and higher highs, higher lows. It looks like you're about to attempt to rally, and anything above 9.6 cents, 12.56 cents, it could be headed for the highest high of the rally. Yeah. Looking good right now, isn't it? It's almost like you got this curved line. Let me try to mess with it here. Well, like, look at that. Dang, man. Okay. Looking pretty kind of different than a lot of others. Loop Rang. You know, Loop Rang looks like a carbon copy of, like, you know, all the others. It's just a engine and file, H bar. It's like the same, man. Loop Rang. Loop Kang. Ball up. You're talking about the music? Yeah, we can look at ETC. It's not really doing anything spectacular, special. Just trading above the key level.
DD tipped $25. Thanks for all the TA schooling. Grateful.
DD, thank you for the $25 contribution. And he's going to go get the DDs. He's DD 2 times. Thank you, man. Not once, but twice. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you all for watching. All these years. You found me late. Hey, better than never. So, a couple things can happen here, right? They defended the level once, but not twice. So you have like one low, you don't have a confirmation low. Like Filecoin has a confirmation low. Others do. Like if this happened, I can't be that surprised. If you got that, like that would strengthen the argument for us eventually seeing
32.33 repeating, of course.
we got it. It may not happen, but I'm just saying, always looking for the confirmation low. If you are blessed enough to receive it, it strengthens the argument. It's a variable that gives many other market participants confidence to believe the bottom is truly in. More bids come in on the second time. So just one, but maybe you only get one. Trading above 22.58 to 24.05, I think you're in wonderful shape for that 32.33 repeating, of course, then $40. So that's it on ETC. You're just, I think if you own it, you're just sitting in it waiting, but just don't be deterred or distraught or emotional if we get a second low and it's visible on the daily. It's great. I mean, yesterday you had the highest daily candle close since January 17th. Nothing much to write home about, but it's all right. It's all right. You think if Ethereum keeps running, this is going to probably do the same. Arctic, correct. We did, that has been identified through Rising Valleys. Oh, Rising 3 methods. My God, really? Is it really? Let's, it's great, man. Weekly? Oh my, yeah, but it's not a continuation, right? It's like more of a reversal. Yeah, you're right. In a way, kind of, you do see the 5 patterns. Sorry, the 5 candles, the 1 pattern. Yeah. Sure, man. Look at that. All that accumulation. It's nuts. Working on a engulfing candle. Working on your highest weekly candle close since December. It'd be the highest weekly candle close of the year 2024 if you got it at 294 or higher. Wow, look at that. Mother of God. I mean, you serious? Third Valley? You could be getting the Wombo combo. Wombo combo? Combo? It's more masculine, it's not feminine. The Wombo combo or the Wombo combo. Yeah, hidden bullish divergence possibly on the Third Valley on the weekly. Be good. But it's all about, sorry, my visibility is off on this one. Let me, weekly, yeah. It's all about that. I mean, look what they're doing. This is the week. Like last week, the week before, you were trading below the top of the range. Guess what? You're about to have 1 day, 2 hours. A bullish engulfing candle breakout above the trading range. I think that's a huge deal because last week that wasn't the case. This week is. Again, all I can say is DYDX good. DYDX composite operator seems like he is nearing the end of his accumulation campaign, and guess what happens? The markup phase begins normally after the accumulation campaign is concluded. He has his share of coins, or or he has his fill of coins or shares on traditional markets. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this thing, man. Laura Jenkins. It's just like, it's so many things. They're like, yeah, it's this, it's that. It's like, yeah, but they're all, the narrative is the same. They're all like pointing to the same direction, which is up, not down. There's like a congregation of variables and different patterns. They're not contradicting variables, which is really good. That's what you want. You want the stars to align. When it's cloudy and murky and you have bearish variables, a bullish, then it's like more of a coin flip. Thanks for the 284 likes. Look, we can get 300 likes right now if we want. If y'all want 300 likes, we could do it, man. It's a homecoming stream. It's my first stream back since I returned from St. Barth's. Johnny wants ICP. Yeah, ICP back tested a level. I don't think it gave you a bet. Like, there was great confirmation low, but it did. It was doing it. ICP. Yeah, look, it gave you the... My God, it was beautiful, wasn't it? What a freaking Japanese candlestick reversal. That right there, like bullish pin bar, stuff. That's beautiful. Love that follow through. Yeah, working on your highest daily candle close since January 10th. My God, man, 981. Look, it's so undeniable. June of 2022. Look, August 2022. Broke it. Back tested. Now you're trying to run again. You'd say like 1466.
Congrats on the anniversary,
Swing low from
Mitch.
February
I've
2022.
been around for 3 of them. Could you please look at ICP? Thanks.
Thank you. Yes. All right. So one low, then you got higher lows. Someone could say one low, and this is the second low here. All right. Well, 1466. If you ever break that, I mean, if you were gonna continue what's happening, you got $20 target above 1466, $15. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of the momentum shift, right? The low, the lower low, but all of a sudden, like some higher lows coming in. You gotta really love, okay? You gotta love the RSI on ICPay. Well, close. Very, very close to breaking it, into the bullish control zone, which is 60. It's right on the cusp of that. Yeah, I can't be that surprised if something like this ends up going to $20 eventually. If Bitcoin keeps doing what it's doing, yeah. That's it. Thank you for the contribution, man. Boom. Going back to Ethereum, the pullback a little bit. Still, man, I think the stage is set for a retest of 2,700, the highest highs we'd seen in a long time, since 2022. A retest, and there's enough demand, then you would make the highest high of the entire run. The attempted rally is going on, and 2,400 has been breached, and that's what you gotta love. This was spectacular. I think this was. I said it, like, man, I think Ethereum on the daily looks better than Bitcoin if we're talking about, like, practically speaking, with framework, like with like confirmation lows visible on the daily. Bitcoin did not have that. So what I do love about Ethereum is the RSI. When we're talking about the bullish control zone, look at us. Look here, listen. You are at 63, 64. Plenty of upside potential on Ethereum before you become overbought. So I feel pretty good about Ethereum. The trend is your friend. Sir, higher highs, higher lows continuously for a long time. Yep. Trend is friend. Bullish patterns, bullish trends tend to be reliable. And if they are reliable, they outperform. If Ethereum was to just catch up with Bitcoin from where it is right now, you have 34% upside. Where Bitcoin hit the 618, and it's doing it again. Where it's very close. Bitcoin is very close to that weekly golden retrace. Weekly here. Yes, look at us. Oh my God, dude, look at that. You gotta really love Bitcoin on the weekly. I'm sorry, man. Like, that's a bearish Japanese candlestick reversal called the shooting star and a bearish engulfing candle. It is completely invalid. It's dead. It's dead. It's over. Argument, none. So just retesting an overhead resistance, we've already discussed, we've already looked at from 2022, the 618. If they breach the 618, I know, man, you got like 52K. But if we're talking about the next Fibonacci node, you have, it's 57,600, 57,600 from the high to the low. Wow. Could you imagine Bitcoin going up to the 786? That would be 20% upside on Bitcoin. Imagine where these altcoins are if that does happen. Dude, you are 1 day, 2 hours from the highest candle close on Bitcoin since December of 2021. Magical things are happening right now, whether you believe it or not. Whether you're in denial, a lot of people are, I think. I think people are in denial about Bitcoin. Failed Japanese candlestick reversal. It's failed. That's very good. That is like a piece of data. And Oh my God. When I'm talking to Mama Ivy about it, it's like, well, look, the histogram was getting towards neutral. It's either here, you flip to red and you start selling off, or the positive Momo begins to build again. I got to talk to Mama Ivy about that. Wow. I remember specifically saying that. Might have been like the beginning of the St. Barth trip. Holy crap. Okay. We got good things going. I've been live for an hour and 13 minutes. It's Saturday. It's 5:55 Eastern. Repeating, of course. And yeah, just celebrating a little bit of the 6 years together. Very, very humble beginnings, right? This community started just like a bullish dragon pattern would look. Oh, meh. But then it turned into Encalagon the Black. You'll all wait, man. You just wait. Once this 48,268 breaks, I'm telling you, man, this breaks, you could be seeing like $4,000, $5,000 candles. The path of least resistance is up. Yes, we looked at Sol. It was the second asset of the stream. We looked at Sol. You could rewind and you could find it there. It looks great. It looks good. I think 120, like a run to 120 before anything could get controversial on Sol, where you got maybe possibly the completion of the W shape of the bear shark. 886. It's beautiful. Okay. Well, I don't know, man. I think we're good. You know, ran through a lot of these coins, and there is opportunity. Some of the altcoins are looking very good. It looks like, maybe it's not, but it looks like the buyers are attempting to reassume control of the assets where the trend had already reversed to the upside. In October was the beginning, 50 to 200% upside. And then we've been correcting for a couple months. And again, now the selling is subsiding. The lower lows are stopping, and we're getting these first local higher lows, which again represents more than before. So those are good signals. Those are good things. Those are good places. And the dragon patterns all over the place. These little inverse head and shoulders all over the place. That's where
IBSD
you
weekly
add
on LSE,
the positions,
please.
and you set up the stop losses strategically. G-Dog, sure. IBST. Huss, thank you, dude. EJ, thank you, man. Thanks everyone for the congratulations. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I mean, like, good God. Y'all watched. Y'all wanted to learn. All I was trying to do, man. I just can't believe it was just, this stuff's not taught in college. All right, well, time to grab the world by the bootstraps and be the teacher, be the professor, be the conduit. Since the people in the textbooks a lot have passed on, and we have to make sure that their message continues and defeats the siege of time. IBSD. All right, Ibstock. Construction materials, a sweat on in it. Booyakasha. Oh my God, it looks like Alibaba, dude. Okay, so there's like what? Just a pretty clear and concise downtrend supply line that is not breached. Oh, I get it. You're wedging. You're like, hey man, that looks like a falling wedge of some sort, right? That's the supply line. Still supply. Maybe something like this. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, and you're probably like, hey, that's a left shoulder, right? Inverse head and shoulders, maybe. Look at the triple bearish divergence in the downtrend, right? You're not in an uptrend. Only lower highs, only lower lows. And all of a sudden, triple bearish divergence where you want to see triple bullish divergence. Here's a high, here's a slightly higher high. You are above the 200 moving average. Golden cross? Of course there's a golden cross. Oh my God. What's about to be, right? It's almost inevitable. Yeah, but to have a bullish crossover, a little bit of contradicting variables. The good news is you're in the basement, really. So if it might be, you could have a stop loss below that 145, the candle low close, the clear level, undeniable. Just such a look how many times it's been regarded. So you could have it below that, and then you let it ride. You're on breakout watch. You have your alerts set up at like what, maybe 160. You hear that beep? Some serious magic's happening. But yeah, trend's just kind of garbage. It's not in an uptrend. It's a no trend. Is it an image? I mean, like what else? There was some very real bullish divergence that happened. It was beautiful on the RSI. What's up, dude? 10x trading. Thank you for the 5.99 euro. You see it's a bearish touch. Yeah, it's just the problem is, if it's a bearish trend, but like it's in the basement. So it's like the downside potential is limited. So it's just one of those where the trend's not gonna run, but.
Happy anniversary, Mitch. Learned so much from you, Crown.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's Ethereum Classic in the jar. Boom. It's a sign, dude. ETC's gonna do things. So I think like if you wanted to, you could try to manage your risk with that stop loss below 145 somewhere marginally, or maybe below that low from 137, and then you say, all right, I'm gonna take a chance here, because the sellers clearly have failed to capture the price below that low for very long. I guess you could say, all right, like this too. Okay. I'd just like to see I mean, that could be a higher low. That is a higher low. But yeah, I'm gonna see it's not the worst. Could be better, not the worst. It's all right. It's a pretty good request, man, for sure. I got my beep here. If we hear the beep, we got things going on. Okay. How about Doge, man? What are they going to do on Doge? Well, Doge is trying to bottom out. Above the 200. It's just bad. It's just flat, man. My God, dude. January 3rd. February 10th. 5 weeks. Nothing but kind of like double bottoming, because this right here, and it's maybe bots, whatever, but you could kind of try to see it. Use your imagination. It's like once and then maybe twice. It could be. It very well could be this going on Doge. See, Johnny Castle, that type of mentality, you're wrong. That's the wrong mentality. You don't know. You have no idea. You literally don't know. You don't know. And I don't either. I never claim to know. You're acting like you do know, and that's wrong. That's not what's taught here. Like, so conceitedly acting like you know on Monday Bitcoin's going to $43,000. Wrong. Go read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, and then come back and you'll say, man, I'll never talk that way again. I'll never talk like you just talked. Yeah, don't be Capo Crypto, biggest clown on crypto Twitter. LSC Doge, maybe, man, maybe. The trend reversed. It's correcting. Look at that, man. Look how bad how it ended. That shark, can't believe it. And still, again, the trend has reversed, and they're trying to hold the price above the 200. They're really trying here. Yes, Ian, exactly, because the way those people talk generates clicks. People don't know, and they want to think that there are people that actually know, but there are no people that actually really know. And all I can teach you is a framework where you can manage your risk appropriately. That's it. So, man, basic attention token, dead middle, like the time to look at it was 14.5 to 5. Look, man, I'm just saying, really, real quick. Problem with typing in ban on my Discord, man, it's going to be so tough. Because the harmonic, Where are we going to find it? So these things can be identified. Yeah, it's a bunch of bat patterns. Oh my god. I gotta type in like basic attention token next time I ever post a bat chart. Chart of this stupid token. Dumbest name. Can't even do it. Nope. Never gonna find it. Can't find it. I know charts only posted this at some point. It's there. Just these things. That's harmonics completing at supports from history makes it easy to manage risk. Though you don't know when you're entering if this pattern, though we know like increases your probability outcome of a reversal of the upside. It's not certain at all. I do miss the roosters, certainly. That is certain. All the birds. I do not miss the mosquitoes, though. Obnoxious. I know the real ones are here. What are you talking about? Yeah. Do we look at Lind? Remember this one? Oh, we can find this one. I mean, again, you can identify, you can learn to identify the harmonics completing at key levels where you're able to enter with tight stops if it fails, but if it succeeds, great upside potential. Nothing really that spectacular right now. I remember it's like the Momo shift, and you still haven't done anything. A lot of other ones are in better shape than Lind right now because they are no longer making their lowest low of the correction. They're now making higher lows. So you have better ones out there. But still, you get back above 94.74, that's the big level on Lind. Like you breaking that 112 and then probably going to continue. Like I just think like, yeah, that probably isn't, it's not performing very well. It's kind of garbage performance on a bearish reversal, you know? Terrible. Universal codes, I don't know, man. Last time you said something and then I went to it and I'm like, I can't even believe you would even request this garbage. Like I'll look at it off screen, but dude, you're on, you know, there's no harmonic, but I'll tell you, this crap is freaking nuts. It reminds me of ICP. You know, in fact, it's actually pretty good. Locally, okay? All right, you got one, and now you got two. And where's look, the swing low from March 2022? It reminds me of, like, there were a couple others that looked pretty good like this. There's no value at all, certainly not, but the buyers that are in control of this asset have confirmed the validity of this level of support, and then locally another low. So it's confirmed bottom, and now we're working on your highest daily candle close since January 18th, and I mean $46, $47 next. If you break that, it's a continuation of the whole uptrend.
0.886 retrace.
Colin, thank you for the $20.24. Thank you, dude. Wow, because it's like 2024. I get it, man. I get you. Yeah, Dezo could be confirmed that it's time to run again. Sure, or to at least go attempt the high of $50. Really, it's not bad. It's just there's no value. Like it's just, hey, you could trade a double bottom here in hopes of a continuation of the entire insane run. Yeah, and targeting. 5183. Look, candle high close. You know, the wicks, right? Candle high close, the wicks. That's where it reverses. So that could be a first target. Another one you could just say, maybe here, maybe this candle high close from 73.73. Yeah, there's not much up here. Like, this thing could definitely do some stupid stuff. It could get all stupid up in here. I can't believe I like it. Yep, it's pretty good. Yeah, it started from the bottom for like ever. It's like, wow, how long are you gonna wait, dude? All right, Colin, want to mute? Sure. Have your alerts set up. I would not be surprised if I'm hearing a beep soon and we see Dezo at $50 again. Yep, not gonna be surprised. It looks good. He wants it on the MEX exchange. Okay, mute.io. Oh, interesting-ish. No memory of this place.
Gentlemen, in the mix.
Trader, we already looked at XRP, dude. I already gave my opinion and thought on it. We did an analogy today, a metaphor on horses, and it's a garbage horse. It's the fattest, stupidest horse. Like the, you know, they open the gates and the XRP horse just is like, what? What am I doing, man? All right. Yeah, like a little bit of a, this is a bullish bat completing. Yeah, like a perfect bat. Type 1 return though, no type 2. So you're catching a reaction. Yeah, look at that, like literally the 886. So that's the complete, this is where you should see reactions. You often do see reactions, you don't should. It's like you just often do. Forget this, let's look at like that right here. You see that? 2022, look, yeah, it lines up with this wick low, you know, you're above that. So I think, like, I mean, yeah, you want a type 2. You may not get it. I'm just saying, like, if you want to go by the rules, the Scott Carney harmonic framework, you want to be patient. And if you were blessed, you want that. You just do. So they're springing, they're recapturing the level from 2022. So let us eventually see them reconfirming the validity of the level that was violated. All right, it's violated but recaptured. So let's get reconfirmation of validity. And then you get the type 2 return of the harmonic. And that's the dream. That's literally everything you could ask for. You may not do that, but that's what you want. That's what you're scanning through a billion charts to look for the same effing framework. Bro redeemed himself. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, sure. Okay, do y'all get what I'm saying here? That's what you want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But if you want to play the market and not get played by the market, that's the stuff you look to go long every time. Yeah. This is the MEX exchange. On the MEX exchange, you can. Wildfire, yes. If you have an account there, sure. And it's not like a terrible exchange. Fees are a little bit high. They're higher than Fimix, but yeah, one could use that if they want. Sure. He requested it. He clearly has MEX. He clearly wants to know. Oh. But yeah, understand. Many of these altcoins are very illiquid. Very, very illiquid. Dangerously illiquid. Where your stop losses, if you have it set up, may not even trigger. You'd be susceptible to, you're susceptible to running stops. Running stops is where there is no one buying, where like your stop loss triggers, but there's no one buying it. So therefore, you can't sell it. So therefore running stop, it continues to dump. So yes, extremely liquid garbage here, but I'm just talking about traditional technical analysis. This is what you're looking for on liquid stocks, coins, commodities, whatever, currencies. We're just going by the framework here. We're not talking about the volume. I'm telling you the volume's terrible and you could get destroyed and you may never get filled. Even on your limit sells, this thing runs up and hits the targets, A and C, the harmonic. And you have a limit sell there and there's such a lack of liquidity that no one may be there to buy what you're trying to sell. Issue. That's right. So we are currently, I mean, you want to call it power hour. It's a joke hour because it's Saturday, but
it's time for power hour.
We're in power hour, man. Oh my God. Whatever. Here's Bitcoin again. Looking to retest 48,268, the level that is very real. A candle high close back from September 2021, a certain reversal point from March of 2022. That is the level. I'm breaking that 52K, possibly in one candle because there's just no supply, no resistances, no overhead resistance. So yeah, you're a little overbought on Bitcoin 73, but when does that stop Bitcoin before? 81, 90. Yeah, you get overbought. Look at that, like 92. Tends to stay overbought. Grandma's not talking about Bitcoin yet, no. So I'll leave y'all to it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday. Not feeling too great. You know, Sunday, it just depends on price action. I may or may not be here. But like, you know, I just want to say thanks from the bottom of my heart. 6 years of support. And thank you so much, above all, for investing in yourself, because I can be there to show you, but if you don't care, then you'll never learn anything. So here's the 6 more years. Thank you for the likes, love, support, contributions. Mama Ivy, thank you for the $2,001. That Moon Boy's days are numbered, maybe. Congrats, G-Dog, on the wrench, and I will be back. Until next time. Respect. T. A.